Hey guys, gonna do a quick video today of me salting the hay. What you need for this is a bag of salt. Oh man, and it looks like that, kind of like a rock salt, but it's just a livestock salt. Silly sheep, I'm glad to see y'all working on the fences. That's one thing I miss the goats, is these sheep don't eat as much off the fences as the goats did. But the sheep saw me bring that bag of salt and they thought I was going to feed them. Sheep are doing great, eating up a storm. Y'all saw them in the video a couple days ago, but they're doing great. But today I'm salting the hay, and what this consists of is an old timer taught me, and it's kind of like a lost art, but as soon as he told me, it made sense. Especially if your hay is not the greatest quality. This is just a mixed grass hay. Probably a 5x5 bale. I said 6 in the last video, but it's not that tall. But good packed hay. Has some trash in it. Trash is weeds, is what trash is. If you hear people say there's trash in their hay, it's just weeds, stuff that's not edible by animals. But majority of it's good stuff. But what I'm going to be doing is you take this all stalk, and all I'm going to do is go up here. Now this hay here hasn't ever been rained on. If it's been rained on, it's a little bit better. But to slowly put it into the hay, mainly on the two angles that the water will wash it into the hay, on both sides. I got some hay string on me. Okay, and I'm gonna put some more actually, so about 1.5 cans per round bale. If I run out, I'll go buy some more. That whole bag of salt is $4. Really good investment. And what that's going to do is the next rain, until I use it, every time it rains, it's just going to soak it deeper and deeper into this hay. Now, if you've ever done a round bale, you'll know that probably only a foot or so of hay ever gets wet. When it's cured and it's brown and it's ugly hay and you think, oh my goodness, you can still reach in there and find good hay, okay? That's how hay works. It soaks up some of the water and the rest of the water runs off. That's why they're round. But what this salt does is it's going to penetrate. It usually penetrates about 1 foot in, about this far in. And as the animal eats it on the side, when I take this out there and give it to them, they'll eat it. And that bad hay, I mean it's not good hay, but it's full of salt, will fall into the good hay. And it makes it, I experimented, boy, I don't even remember how long back it was. And they ate about 1/4 more than they would have otherwise. Because instead of throwing it around, trying to get rid of the bad hay to get to the good hay, they'll eat more of it because of salt. They want that salt content because it's in the middle of winter and they're craving salt. Okay? And so you can still have a salt block out, you can still have a mineral block out. I just call this salt in the hay because it goes into the round bales and it makes this non-perfect hay into much better hay. Much better, desirable hay for them. They want to eat more of it. And it's not expensive to do. It's cheap. This bag will more likely do all the hay. If not, I'll get another bag. It'll get enough of it that it can start seasoning it. I only do it once when I first get the hay and let it start soaking in. And by the time that I break these open this winter, that salt will be all up in that hay. Very little of it ever leaves the hay. I'm sure a little bit of it washed out, but when you break this open in this winter, I'll show y'all, when you break this open, when the animals start eating it, you can pick up the layers and see the salt crystals in there. You know, it's really cool. But it's just a non-expensive way to get your hay more desirable. The old timer that taught me did it for his cows. He does 150, 175 bales a year. And you'll see him out there walking along the top of them with a little scoop and a bucket, just spreading all over the top of them. But it makes sense now that I've told y'all. A lot of y'all are going, yeah, well that makes sense. That's you know, that's smart. But if you don't think about it, you don't think about it. But I was just going to show you doing that, and the sheep all out eating, mad at me that I'm not feeding them since I had this bag of salt and I thought it was a bag of food. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.